I am supposedly live, is what this thing is telling me. Let me know if you can hear me and see me when you can hear and see me. I know that there's a massive lag to these live streams, so I'm kind of gonna wait to start really saying anything until you guys tell me that something is how. I love that you're doing the bum bums, guys. You guys tell me you can hear me, and then we'll start actually doing a live stream because I know how this goes. Yay, Clayton Gordon, thank you so much. Massive lag. Hey, it's so unpredictable. It's so unpredictable. Like I'm not gonna pretend like I can figure it out. Not gonna try. Welcome to Shush the Secret Time. I am Tara. It's gonna be just me today. Natalie is currently on the road driving to me right now because we're gonna spend the week, a couple of days filming content for the channel. So she's on the road right now. She has an 11:43 arrival time at this point. So I'll have an hour and 43 minutes to oh wait, no, 43 minutes to clean up whatever I can before she gets here. I need to blow up her bed and stuff like that. So welcome to the live stream. Normally it's me and Natalie. It's gonna be just me for the day. So I'll be taking over all of the tasks. I'm gonna pop out this chat real quick and we'll do our hellos. Popping out the chat, popping out the chat, making the chat. Tell me all the chats and not just its favorite ones. All right. So we start this always by saying hi to you guys. So if you're sitting out there in the chat, say hi. Let me know you're out there. Let me know who I'm talking to. It makes it a little easier for me to do this. Solo T is very difficult. Solo doing this by yourself is always a challenge. And I am on public. Yeah. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. Lots of mechanics to be concerned about. Okay. Here we go. All right. Hello, David Faith. First and foremost, you were there. Shannon West, hello. Eunice Constance, hello. James Wheeler, hello. Ed Keaton, hello. Desiree Gonzalez, hello. Hi-oh. Elizabeth Banu, howdy. I'm actually here for this one. Welcome, Elizabeth. So glad to have you. Doc Boots, hello. Is the missus with you? Nicolaj C with the red hand. Did I say it right? Not at all. Welcome. Oh my God, I'm already at the bottom. Wow. A light turnout on this glorious Monday in the middle of July. No big shamil. We have got this under control. Live chat, not top chat. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you. I've got the live chat going so that everyone is being acknowledged, not just the bots' favorite people. Favoritism from the bots. So rude. Yes, live chat. All right, guys, welcome to the live stream. Just me today. So like I said, Natalie is driving. She is coming to town. She'll get here around noonish, and she'll be here until Friday morning, in theory. I mean, we gotta get it done. Wednesday and Thursday, we're gonna spend pretty much the entire day. Hey, Toby, welcome. The entire day filming new content that was born out of a live chat conversation with you guys where we were talking about what if was a guy and what would that experience be like. So we're making those, and those are going to be pretty much the content that we're going to put out for the whole of August. So you're going to see nothing but comedy in my face. Somehow I wound up being the only person in this one, which is, I mean, star. And kind of fun too for Natalie because she gets to just focus on just being, well, everything else behind the camera, but just the creation of it, not having to worry about how you look. Because like for me, sometimes worrying about how I look that day and being a producer is exhausting. Like I love when I get to just be a producer or just be an actor, because then I can just focus on like, oh, I need to make sure I still look good. I need to make sure I'm not wearing myself out. If I'm a producer, because I'll get in there, I'll lift things, I'll carry things, I'll sweat. Like I don't care. It's so much easier to like to physically be able to do two separate things like that. Natalie Claus is coming to town. Yes, she is currently driving in this moment. She might be chiming in. I sent her the link. Oh, I should send her. You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna send her the link in case she just wants to watch it too, because that would be nice. I sent her the link in case she wanted to try and join us with zero stressies. Oh, she just messaged me back. Maybe this is her. In the middle of the desert, receptionist body. Not, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh no, yeah, she shouldn't even bother trying. No. All right, we're just gonna leave her alone and let her enjoy a peaceful drive. I'm sure driving, I personally love driving long distances on my own. Like it's so soothing to me to just, there's nothing I have to do, I can't really do anything for anybody. I don't need to work on anything. Like I just need to worry about moving my car forward at a consistent speed and not pissing off other drivers. And that is for some reason the most zen experience for me. I freaking love it. Is my shirt backwards for you guys? No, it's good. Okay. I mirrored it. For me, it's backwards. I'm wearing I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, my Marauders map merch. I went to the park, so I have a park pass for the year. I got the gold, so I can go park when I just freebie parking that I'm paying for actually. But one of the trips I went recently, I did a little retail therapy for myself, and just so happened that all the Marauders map merchandise, like the t-shirts, the hoodies, all this like little other stuff, and I love the Marauders map because I love maps, was on sale, and so I just got a bunch. It's like, okay, I want it all. Give me all the stuff. So I got this shirt. I freaking love this shirt. It's one of my favorite things to wear at the park when it's hot because it is hot there. Until you get behind two semi trucks going up a hill. Yes. I guess it's good. Oh, let me just zoom this up. I guess it's good we don't get to Zoom witness to Natalie driving into a canyon. Oh, well, Natalie is an excellent driver, actually. She's very conscientious. And uh she's smart to not even try because the reception is so bad when you're in the middle of the desert. I've tried before. It never worked out. I guess it's oh no, I just read that. Anywho, so yeah, Natalie's driving. The content we're making, it's gonna be basically all of August content, which is pretty exciting. We're having my ex-husband Brandon is actually gonna do the voice for the Alex, which is really fun. I'm really, really excited to have him. We did like a little table read with him last Monday, despite the fact that this man had no power from being in a hurricane situation. I think he's probably back home by now. He wound up going to go crash with his folks while he was out of power. Despite that, he still chimed in for a table read because he's a freaking pro and he killed it. He was so funny and so good. He did such a good job playing the Alex. Like we're tickled. So of course, he's an incredible talent. He actually just joined the DC universe? No, the one of the verses. Hold on, I'm gonna find out for you guys because it's pretty darn cool. He just joined. He did the voiceover, the American voiceover for the anime Suicide Squad. So he just joined the DC universe. Yes, and he plays Clayface, which is so freaking cool. I'm very proud of him. He's an amazingly talented guy. He's also in a play right now. He was in a play. Wait, I'm so bad at knowing the words for things. He was in Down for Murder at the Alley Theater, and they're actually taking that to Cincinnati for like a 6 week run, which is just the coolest thing. I could not be prouder of him. He's doing such an amazing job work wise. He's just freaking killing it and sweetheart. And we've actually managed to have a really great post divorce relationship. Like it was we very much were our favorite thing to say is you're my favorite person. You're the only person I would ever want to divorce. So speaking of that, in that world, today is Gizmo's 14th birthday. Brandon and I got her in 2010. She is 14 years old, which blows my freaking mind. I cannot believe how old she is. To me, she'll always be a little kid. And I will be posting happy birthday pictures of her at some point this week because I always go and get her like something fancy. And I forgot to go over to the fish market and get her some salmon. So I'm gonna go get her some salmon and make a little cake for her. So that picture will be coming out at some point. I can't believe my little monster is 14 years old. She's such a cutie. And in her old age, she's getting so much better about strangers coming around. Like whenever I have guests come over, I'm like, here's a dish of treats. Give her as many as she wants. Like just keep feeding her treats. And so she's learning to be more social. She likes Natalie. She loves my mom. I got Gizzy a wine painting of herself. Yep, you did. It's a really pretty painting of her too. Yeah, so happy birthday to my Gizmo. I don't know where she's at. She's probably post breakfast nappins because that's the usual schedule. Sometimes she can tell by my tone that I'm doing something and she wants to get involved in that something or she wants to curl up in my lap. But I think today she's hiding out. I don't know. You may see the door move and her try to sneak in at some point. So freaking cool. Hi, Brian Newland. Welcome. Hi, Summer Test. Steve sucks at Secret Service. Yep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anybody else new? No, that's it. Cool beans. That's my usual schedule too. Eat then nap. Yeah, I've become one of those. I get really tired when I eat something. People, like I get, especially if it's combining meat and bread. I get so. If I eat a burger, I am so tired. I have to take a nap. That burger I ate. I mean, of course, I was filming for 2 days straight and I was on camera the whole entire time, but I got myself a burger right afterwards. And like that was it. I was done for the day. I was going to bed. Happy birthday, pretty kitty. Thank you, Deborah Lerman. And welcome. I don't think I saw you here earlier. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome to the live stream where I will chat to myself for an hour. Just kidding. To you guys as well. I also have no power and I lost the election twinsies. I don't get it. The election twinsies. Okay. Business time. Both our cats are 14. Yeah, she's up there. I have a feeling Gizmo's gonna live a long time. She's gonna just out of pure spite and venom, she'll make it to 20 probably. All right, business time. We do have another episode coming out this week. I made pickle cupcakes. I'm sorry, Blair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is absolutely 100% something that will make you hate everything. Pickle cupcakes. It is a cupcake, a legit cupcake with pickle juice in it and pickles. And honestly, they weren't that bad. You would think that would be disgusting. It's not. It winds up, I need to cross reference the cupcake batter recipe with normal cupcake batter, like a normal vanilla cupcake, because it didn't have any vanilla in the mix. And I kind of wonder if that was less sweet because the cupcakes were less sweet, which if that's the case, like I love this batter. I want this batter over normal cupcake batter. So I need to cross-reference that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it was so interesting and good. And like the cupcakes, the pickles in the cupcakes made it taste kind of like a cornbread texture, which that sounds phenomenal. Pickled cornbread sounds I might have to do that. I might have to do that, guys. I might have to do that and make a TikTok out of it because that's genius. Pickle cornbread. Oh, I'm into that. I'm into that. So yeah, that's gonna be our episode coming out on Friday. If you didn't see it last week, we put on a bonus episode. For all of those who are here and in the know, oh my God, the color on that episode. So I filmed that on my phone, and it got put in ProRes on accident. Like I didn't intend to do that. That when it looks fine on my phone, the footage, but when I imported that footage into Premiere, it did something to the color. It wound up making the whole thing look incredibly green, like a green overcast. And I have no idea why. I looked it up and it's just something that happens. And I think it's because I had my ProRes setting on. So I got to do some camera tests this week and figure out what's going on, why that happened, because I don't want to do that again. Because the footage for the cupcake episode looks fine. And actually, it looks the best footage ever has ever looked on a human face in my phone, because normally my phone is really, 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 really mean to human faces, and it makes every detail on your face come out and is really high contrast, gross kind of way. So you end up looking a little sick, no matter who you are, no matter how pretty you are, you will look sick on my phone. It's a weird iPhone problem that's not just me. But this one I actually figured out some settings that actually look pretty darn good. I actually look more like myself and doesn't like, accentuate everything I dislike about my face. But the ProRes, actually hitting ProRes at some point and filming the mini pickle episode, I mean that I spent hours trying to fix the color. I almost called it and was like, I'm not releasing this. It's just not going to be good enough. But I got something because it was a bonus. I wound up getting something that I was like, that's good enough. And the content's pretty fun, like the proving that this miniverse thing works. And here's my mini, little tiny, look at them. They're so cute. That's my little miniverse pickles. I love these little mini verses. I have several of them. I think they're so fun. I need to make the ones that I opened and didn't make on camera yet. Yeah, 100%. The color on that episode is out of control. I hate it. it's not trending very well, and I'm not mad at that at all. Like I'm like, good, no one watched this. I'm so mad at the color. Like I think it looks so weird and not up to our usual standard. And I'm glad I figured out what happened, but bleh, bleh. It's just not as good as we usually do. Pretend, pretend. Miniverse makes you feel taller. Yes. I just like the tiny things. I don't know. I got this thing. I am one of those people that likes to, like in my free time, like my Saturday night, sitting quietly and doing a task, like making a little mini something like this. Or I've been painting rocks to look like books and vegetables. Like just this quiet little task is so soothing for me. Like that's my meditation. Instead of like sitting down to meditate, my meditation is sitting and like doing these little art projects, doing a little whatever, like working on a skill set. I'm so into the mini verses because it's everything I like about those like mini clay videos without me having to like learn a whole new thing. Because man, some of those clay accounts, they make the most impressive miniature like baguettes, mini croissants, like a whole entire French pastry of things. And there's so if you haven't seen this on Instagram, go to Instagram and well, not right now, but like after the stream, go to Instagram and type in like mini clay foods and just it is mind blowing how good these people get at making these little tiny trays of food and that and icing cookies. I love watching people ice cookies to look like other things, like to look like food. There's one woman she made a bunch of oysters and made like a little oyster tray. Oh my God, it's the stinking cutest thing. Just the whole world is adorably cute. Miniverse makes you feel taller. Yep, I always want to feel taller. Not at all. I've been tall for my whole life, and I was always the tallest of my female friends, and it was very it's being tiny. I want to be tiny. Maybe that's why my fascination with tiny is I want to be small. I watched mini bricks. Ooh, that's like I think I bought my mom a mini brick that's a giraffe. Like, is that not? It's not Lego affiliated, is it? Is it like an offshoot of Legos? Like is it their brand but a mini version? Oh, okay. I'll watch the YouTube channel. I'll check that out. Yeah, I've got a Lego thing going. It's up above my head is a shelf, and on that shelf is Lego kits that I'm putting together because this is how Tara spends her free time right now. Painting rocks, making mini foods, and putting together Legos. This is what I like doing with my time. And going out to the beach to go get sea glass. She makes resin artworks, miniatures. Oh, okay. I will definitely check that out. Very cool. Thank you, Desiree. I will look into that. Yeah, I have next Saturday and Sunday off from or this Saturday and Sunday off from Idle, and I'm considering driving up to Oxnard again. It's like only an hour drive. I was considering figuring out what the tide schedule is and driving up there for sea glassing because there's like it's a perfect sea glass beach. The only thing that makes it not great is that you can't really get to where the rocks are easily, but it's literally a giant tumbler. So there's like this whole area that's full of bigger rocks, and that's what you're looking for when you want to go sea glassing. Is you want to look for beaches that have a lot of rocks. So this one has a lot of rocks, but they're under the waves, like they're right where the waves are crashing. And even when the tide is at its lowest, which is when you want to go, when even then when the tide's at its lowest, it's still pretty difficult. You can't just go out there and look. You have to like scoop up some and run back. So I would like the last time I was there, the waves would pull out and I would run out and look as fast as I could. And I would be listening for the wave for the next big wave because it would be like one big wave, small wave, small wave, small wave, big wave, small wave, small wave, small wave. So I'd run out there, listen for the waves, and I could tell by the sound that the next one coming was going to be too big and I need to run for it. So I would like look for the rocks, and the second I heard the right sound, I would run for it and to not get wet because I wasn't in a bathing suit whatsoever. So I want to go back with a bathing suit on, and I saw this on Amazon. I found this giant sifter that I could scoop up a big scoop, run it back up to the beach, and dump it into a tub. I think is my plan. Stephen Brown, welcome. No apologies. You're never late. This is the most casual live stream ever. High tides are supposed to be bad right now. does the beach rocks glassing? Colleen Ballinger. Okay, you got okay. I need to start making notes. Hold on, please. Who's Colleen Badginger? Tell me her hobby is into sea glass. Okay, I'm looking into this. Colleen, forgive me while I'm writing. Is she out here? It's fun because each beach is different and you have to figure out new tricks to find the rocks. Like there was another beach really nearby that was did have rocks, but it was like up against these long little jetties. So I had to actually go over there and like dig. And there's the right kind of rocks that I'm looking for, but I'm digging for the sea glass. So instead of going out into the water, I'm like way up on the beach looking there. So it's just totally it's different. It's so interesting. I like doing it. It's such a fun little task. She had a big cancel note for child inappropriate. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about now. I am I stay out of most things. I try to just live my life. Anyway, did anyone else just walk in? No, same. Okay, I thought I saw a new name. Cool beans. All right, so like I was saying, new content coming out on Friday. We will have our usual. Natalie's gonna be back for the live stream. Natalie's headed back to Utah on Friday, so she'll be back for the live stream on Monday. She's back to doing blog ads is into rocks. Got it. So that'll be back up and running. And then I think Natalie is, ooh, I don't know what she's coming out with. I mean, this may not happen because of the traveling and stuff, but we talked about having another bonus piece of content coming out on the channel, on the YouTube channel from Natalie as well. And she had like a lot of really fun pickle ideas. So I don't know what she wound up deciding on. I have one in the can. I need to post it. I've been doing this thing with mozzarella sticks because you can air fry yourself mozzarella sticks and you can bread them in different things. And so I've got a new one in the can that I need to put up on the TikTok. I'll try and get it done today or tomorrow. Then I breaded them in not Triscuits, but the other one. What's the other one called? It's sun-dried tomato and basil. Not Triscuits, but they're called oh, it's like a little cracker, and I can't think of the name of it. Wheat thins, yeah, a wheat thin, sun dried tomatoes and basil, wheat thin. I ground them down really fine and use them as the breading on mozzarella sticks, and they turned out really freaking good. So I gotta put that one out into the world. Like I'm doing this whole, can I bread a mozzarella stick with this game? So if you guys have any ideas about things like a bread, I found Hawaiian chips. I'm pretty sure that's the brand. They have a habanero chip that I'm going to use. I'm going to try regular Triscuits because I love freaking Triscuits. I did Doritos. I did pickle. I could. I literally could. I saw a video of somebody. I saw this video online. No, I saw this video of people taking sliced pickles, dehydrating them, grinding them down into powder, and then using that to make things. And I could. Oh, that's a really good idea, actually, Shannon. Shannon, let me write that down. I'm gonna make pickle mozzarella sticks. You guys are good for ideas. I mean, you're the whole reason we're doing a sketch about the Alex being an Alex instead of a well, oh, this one's called well, I named my other office Alexa something different because I have one in my bedroom too, and I don't want the cross communication. I just got, oh my God, Deborah, you just got an air fryer. Oh, so much fun. So I have the air fryer, the channel's air fryer. It ended up in my world because I wanted to use it to dehydrate things. I love that thing. And it's a dehydrator and an air fryer. It is the greatest thing ever. I love it so much. Making stuff in the air fryer, like air fryer recipes, has become one of my favorite TikTok content topics to check out. Pickle stuff, mozzarella stick, breaded and air fried. Hollow out a pickle. Okay, hold on. Desiree, you're doing so good. Okay. Hollowing out a pickle. Stuff it full of mozzarella. Breading that and air frying it, and we're gonna see what we get. No, I did not do that one. I'm gonna do that one now. Is that a thing? Okay, I'll go look it up. What is it called when I go search for this? What are people calling it? Because that sounds so fun. I'm into it. Yeah, the air fryer. Welcome to the life of air fryer, Jebber. You're gonna love it. And if you don't have TikTok and are very resistant to TikTok, for this one thing, get on TikTok. Go get on TikTok and type in easy air fryer recipes. You'll have so much fun. It's so great. Then join Jenny Craig to lose the weight. Oh, right. Oh, I don't think the Jenny Craig system would work well for me. I am not one that can do points or count calories. Like that is, I'll do it okay for like a week, not even like when we were trying to do keto and count the points, like I am not good at that in a consistent basis. Clayton Gordon, you know what TikTok is, right? In case you don't, TikTok is an app, a video app with shorter content. I was very resistant to TikTok in the beginning, wound up really liking it after like checking it out. It's like way back when it was just dances and stuff and it was just silly. I was like, oh, this is super fun. And then now I really enjoy TikTok because the algorithm is so good at feeding you exactly what you're trying to look at in that moment. And the commitment level is so much less than watching a YouTube video. So it's easier to like get into a group of like, oh, I want to look up recipes today. I want to just feed me new and unusual things I've never heard of that are air fryer related, and it will pick up on what you're wanting and feed it to you. It's sinister edges, but also I am enjoying enough of like what it is giving me that I'm like, I'm just gonna keep using this. YouTube does all the air fryer recipes, including TikToks. Yeah, I'm sure it all ends up there eventually. Like I like the TikTok because it's just a quick burn of like, nope, I don't have it. Nope, none of that. Oh, I like that. And then you can watch. It's just there's something about it that's so much less lower commitment. Oh, bye, Shannon West. Have a good meeting. Grow up for the next night. Okay, go be a grown up for 90 minutes and then you're free to be back to normal selves. I have the app. Yeah, check it out. It's very fun. Clayton, and I see I knew you had TikTok. I knew you were involved. You don't have to get it, of course, but I've figured out why I like TikTok. Never doing TikTok. What they say about it being a national security is very true. I think everything is a national security risk at this point. I think everything has got all our stuff already. I think the gig is up on that. Without getting too political, the gig is up. What if we know about it, then that is the tip of the iceberg of what's actually going on. And I don't think it's just TikTok. I think it's everything. Anyways, let's not go down that rabbit hole. All right. Oh man, you know what I didn't do is go looking for a comment of the week because that's not something I normally clock. I did see one comment about how pretty I am, and thank you so much. I so appreciate that. You guys are the nicest. And when you talk about how pretty I am, that's my personal favorite. I'm looking at the content. Let's just go take a look at comments on this video and see if anything strikes my fancy. Why aren't you? Oh, content comments. Here we go. Let's see. Ah. Oh no. Food that needs to be reheated should be reheated correctly, not lightly. The experience would have been tastier. Oh my God. This is on our French ration. Dude, it is so hard to know when something is fully reheating food is like the bane of my existence because I'm always too hot or too cold. It's never the right temperature. I never like can ever hit that number perfectly. Didn't you guys make a movie or something? We did. Which one? Do we still do comma of the week? Summer Test is the winner. What did he say? I'll have to go look. Along with Timu. Oh my God. Timu is the new TikTok shop. TikTok shop is the new Amazon Prime. Oh my God. This one also really made me laugh. Stop watching it. Took forever to read the instructions and show the process. Just get to the science already. I know we talk too much. I hear you. I hear your words, but there's so much information sometimes that we need to get out to make sure you know what's going on. But no, totally hear you. We talk a whole lot. Okay, here's a summer test one, guys. Using cryptography to decide which prepackaging miniature food to make has to be some kind of timeline marker in world history. Man creates fire, the discovery of the new world, penicillin, and now miniature pickles. Yes, it's a big deal. It's really not. Oh, hey, Cornbread, Cuban, welcome. Did you guys make them? Based on your reheating estimation, you must be eating only hot pockets, right? 100%. Everything in life is a hot pocket. Supposedly pizza should be reheated in a skillet. Really? That's interesting. I've never heard that. I'm very proud of myself. My current cast iron skillet, my main one, is finally so slick and so smooth. Like it's like noticeably a nonstick surface. And then I've got two small ones that I've recently found that I refurbished and have been cooking bacon in as often as I can remember. And they're starting to get equally as slick. I'm very proud of my pan situation. Now my big thing is I really want to learn how to cook in stainless steel because I've seen some stuff about how stainless steel is like the proper way to cook things. So I want to learn how to do that. And so far my eggs are still sticking. I'm gonna get there. Many chefs have shared that hack. Did not know that. I will definitely give that a go. Shout out to Natalie's mom and Natalie's and my mom. Shout out to Natalie's mom. Hi, Tara's mom. Thank you, David Faith, for always doing that. It's very funny. Oh, here's the comment. I don't want to detract from your topic, but Tara, you keep looking better. Thank you. My whole goal in life is to age in reverse, not, you know, pretend like I'm gonna look younger because we is what we is. I mean, like we got jobs coming in, and not every day is a great face day. It's gonna happen. But if I can just do that as gracefully as humanly possible, that is my goal. If I can be almost read heat. If I can be healthy and strong, that's my goal in life. I just want to still be able to do things and whatever that means. I look like. Never tried pizza reheated that way. Me either. I really want to try that. That sounds delicious. I love freaking pizza. I collect vintage cast iron skillets. No way. That's cool. That's really fun. Whenever I see one at like the thrift store or something, I always check it out and see if it's one that I need. I've got a really big one, a good like 8-inch size one, two of the same size that are about like this big, and then one that's like an egg. That's my collection so far. And I kind of dig it. Like if I see cast iron out, if it's something I don't have, I will definitely check it out and see if it's worth snagging, especially if it's cheap and rusted, because I now know how to fix that, which was I felt like such a smarty farty survivalist figuring out how to fix a cast iron skillet. Something's wrong with you if you don't like pizza, even lactose intolerant. Yeah, it's the world's perfect food. I don't think there is. Does anybody out in the chat not like pizza? Let me know. Do you not enjoy pizza? And it's okay if you're like, I like a white pizza, but not a red pizza. I'll take that. That counts as pizza to me. There was a talk about Doctor Who and not believing 19-year-old being aged to 40. I was like, have you lived in SoCal? We've got good genes here. Yeah, I will say we do age pretty well here. They look pricey. Um, they are pricey. Oh, skillets, yeah. I think stainless steel is not as bad. I have one of those sets of the non-stick ones, which were great when I first got them. However, storing them has been a thing because you can nick the finish on them, and they're already at the point, like I've had those probably 10 years at this point, maybe not that quite that long, but it's a full set of nonstick, and I liked them, but they are losing that nonstick ability. And so I've had this yin to really learn how to cook on like restaurant appropriate cookware, because I feel like if they're still doing it that way, they've got to know something about what's going on, because every time I've owned a nonstick skillet, that just doesn't last for very long, and that doesn't seem right. And I say that with quotation marks around it. It's not like it's right or wrong to cook with a nonstick thing. I don't like replacing a very expensive set of pans as often as I have. And these were gifted to me, and I'm so grateful for them. They're beautiful and I love them. But however, that I'm already at the place where like they're nicked and not working anymore, and they're no longer, not only are they not nonstick, they're the worst stick. They stick. So I want to look at my other options, and stainless steel seems like the next move. I know copper. Does anybody know anything about copper? Like Justin was super into copper pots. I wish he was here actually to answer this question. I know it has to do with like the way it conducts heat is different. Lodge wood is super cheap if you just want buy a skillet. Yep. I have some Lodgewoods. I think my smaller ones are Lodgewoods. No, Griswold's at secondhand shops. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that Griswold brand. I've never seen Griswold. I have Lodgewood and I've got there's another brand that I have that I've just stumbled across that I don't think are great. Restaurants typically use carbon steel. Okay, I will look into that. That's what their stainless steel is, carbon steel. For an aluminum pan, Food Network at Kohl's are good. Okay, all right, I'll check that out. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm not at the point of actually replacing my entire set, but I would if I'm more into the idea of just buying certain ones that I know I want that work, like one at a time. Not I don't necessarily want to buy an entire set. Like I don't want to buy an entire set of knives either, even though I just want to replace the type of knife that I need and use often, especially if it's like whatever I'm about to cook next, like that being my reason to get the new things. So it's like I don't want to buy a bread maker until I'm not a bread maker. I want to buy a stand mixer until I'm like, okay, I'm ready to start making pasta because that would be one of the big reasons I would want it is to make the pasta dough. Not Kohl's, the most expensive place on earth. Well, I will check out Amazon. That seems like the best place to start just to see what's out there and then also look everywhere else. Copper are good, but I heard they can leach with acidic foods. Yeah, you're not supposed to cook tomatoes in copper. Cast iron skillets too. Am I right about that, Jack Boots? Like it's not good for the cast iron skillet to cook tomato in it too often. So you don't want to go cook your pasta sauce necessarily in that. Going to a restaurant. I love the restaurant supply store. That is my favorite, one of my favorite places to go. My favorite one shut down. I was very crushed. It was right next to a Goodwill. I used to love to go there and then go to the Goodwill and see what was what. I'm so bummed. I love restaurant supply stores. I will often get things from either Smart and Final or the restaurant supply. I have what is a 1820 stainless steel. What does that mean? What does 1820 mean? Copper cookware is internal to pan, like what you make meringue in. I'm gonna guess meringue. So is internal to pan. I need to get a double Boilermaker and a steamer. Anyways, this is my kitchen corner for sure. All right, we're 12 minutes away from joke corner. We're definitely doing joke corner. Don't worry, that's still gonna be a thing. Joke corner, you guys go out to the internet and get jokes and bring them back, and I read them. I'll go with your cooking jokes just because it was talking about pans for like a good 8 years. Go get cooking jokes for bonus points. Doesn't have to be a cooking joke. Cooking jokes will just get you the bonus of like, hey, cast iron has to be very well seasoned for acidic foods. Okay, got it. So probably my main pan is ready to go for acidic foods like that. Probably not my other two pans. Carbon steel knives, 10.95 is the kind of thing you want to hear. None of them German knives or Japanese steel crap. The tang goes the full length of the handle. Make sure the tang goes the full length of the handle. Oh, like it's all the way down the wood of the handle. Because the tang isn't that the like there's the blade and then that little price after is the tang and that needs to be the whole entire so that you're using the entire thing to count. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Yeah, that way you're using the whole weight of the actual blade to cut and not just weird math leverage. 1820 is a restaurant type. Is it a brand? I think I've seen that brand before. It's Smart and Final. I could be crazy. My Smart and Final right here that's near my place has recently redone itself and like it's awesome now. It used to be very run down. No, it's so clean now and they're bringing in all kinds of new stuff and like new products and new cookware. I'm very happy with it. 1820 or 1095 is talking about the amount of carbon in the steel. Got it. Okay. So the 20 number is the steel and the 18 number is the carbon. 1095. So you want 1810 because that's a high level of carbon to steel, right? Anybody out there? Let me know. Let me know if that's the math I'm on. I mean, I will go look this up. Officially a 10-minute warning to joke corner. 10-minute warning to joke corner. For everyone who's tuning in a little late, Natalie's not here because she is on the road driving from Utah to LA. This week, we're going to be filming some sketch content together. And the sketch content that we're filming is going to be basically the whole of August, maybe into September's worth of content. For filming 3 episodes. They should be easy to film, but we'll find out. We're going to have to rearrange my house over and over and over again to make it happen. Natalie is directing. She won't actually be in these. So this is her really stretching her directing muscle, which honestly, I think Natalie would be a fantastic director. She has a really good visual brain and she knows what she wants. And her timing is so excellent. I think she would make an excellent director if she ever decided to like go for that. You want a high carbon, by a high carbon steel, it'll hold an edge for a long time. Okay, for a knife, good to know. I'm into this, very into this. My first step is to learn how to cook an egg in stainless steel. That's my next step. I've seen the whole heat it up until the little beads of water just kind of dance on the surface. I'm still struggling though. It's still sticking. She's looking for new pans. Got suggestions? Yeah, that's what I'm up to. So Natalie, yes, she's currently driving. That's why she's not here right now. We had an episode come out last week as a bonus episode that was me making miniature pickles. So if you didn't see that, go check that out. That's what I wound up making. I was proving whether or not this miniverse hack to always get the exact miniverse that you want was true or not. And it's true. It works. So if you're into miniverse make it foods, there is a hack for figuring out which food you're about to get. This week we have an episode coming out as well. I make pickle cupcakes, not pickled cupcakes, pickle cupcakes. And in the batter is diced up pickle and pickle juice. And they wound up being pretty darn delicious. It sounds like it's just absolutely awful, but they wound up being pretty darn good. A certified chef? I don't think Los Angeles or California needs a certification for a chef. I mean, like you go to school for it, but I don't know if that's a thing here. You do have to work in a restaurant, you have to be serve safe and star certified. These are the 2 things that you have to have. And serve safe just means you know how to not kill people with the food that you're making by giving them E. coli. And a star certification is about serving, not over serving people alcohol. For a chef in California, one must first complete a culinary education program, such as a diploma or an associate degree in culinary arts. Next, they must obtain the necessary certificates. No idea. Probably, I assume. Like, we got a lot of cooks in our kitchen. I have no idea. To become a chef, and like, what's the difference between a chef and a cook? Because like, I've got lots of cooks. We don't actually have like a chef in charge at the moment of the menu. Serve safe, food handlers card, serve safe. I got both of those. It's just a little test online you got to take. No idea. I have no idea, David. No clue. If I was in a hiring position, I might know that. There are YouTube videos on how to season them. For stainless steel, let me know because I'm gonna figure it out. I've watched some videos about it. So far, no good. The last eggs I made completely stuck to the pan. So ruined. Dislike. They were the ugliest eggs I'd ever made. I didn't know you're a student chef. That's cool. Red seal. Got it. My brain goes to a seal, SEEL. Seal. Wait. Yes, that's what I'm trying to think. Steel pan needs to be seasoned too. Okay, so maybe that's the problem is I haven't seasoned my steel pans. All right, I'll look into that. I don't have I borrowed one. So I'm going to buy a stainless steel pan from the Smart and Final. I will look at the carbon rate and figure out what the carbon needs to be. And I'm going to figure out how to make an egg in it. And then slowly replace all my pots and pans with stainless steel as my non-stick ones wear out because they are starting to wear out and it's a thing. I want like a small little saucepan that's like this big because I always have this much soup to cook or this much sauce I need to cook and I never have the right thing. Look up how to season steel. I will definitely in that cast iron. I don't even think that steel would need seasoning. It doesn't look like it's been seasoned. It doesn't look like it needs anything. But I will check that out. I would never have thought of that. Thank you so much, Desiree. Had no clue that was even a thing. Different than cast iron. Good to know. Excellent work, all of my friends out there on the internet. Okay, Jake, just moving things around, just checking on all of our logisticals that are happening right now. Oh, this year, I don't know about you guys, this has been one wackadoo of a year, but I feel even though things that are going nuts, I hear you that we won't discuss in this moment because I don't want to get into it. I kind of feel like although this year, the first 6 months of this year have been wackadoo, and there's wackadoo still happening. And maybe this is just the headspace that I reached finally. Like, I feel so chill. I'm like, uh-huh. Now I've reached the acceptance place about things, life in general. I'm like, yep, this is what we doing. This is who he is. We're just going to chill. How do I get your movies in my local independent theater? Oh, Cornbread Cuban, you're so sweet. There isn't a way. That's a whole thing. So to get distribution is kind of what that's called, a theatrical release. It's a lot of monies. In order to even have it play one time in a local theater is very, very expensive. And we don't have a feature yet either. We probably have enough shorts put together. They string them all together into its own block of films, but we don't have a feature as well. So that also makes it difficult to get into a theater. The only way really to see our films at this point is on our YouTube channel. Like that's the only place they live for right now. Nellie and I are working on writing a feature film that we really, really want to get made, and it's it is pushing a rock up a hill. It's very challenging to do. We could get lucky and get that made, and then get distribution that had that with the theatrical release. That's very challenging to do ever. Very challenging to do these days with all the streaming platforms and services. Like in order to warrant being in a local theater, the price point on that, you gotta have something. And you guys can see this with how often a movie goes to the movies and like doesn't and fails, such a ridiculous term, doesn't do quite the box office that they're hoping for. You got to really have something that's going to draw a lot of people to the theater. So like Inside Out is a great example of like that. People were the rhetoric is that movie theaters are dead. It's just not true. It's just that we're now waiting for like, because I can watch it later. You got to have something really special and unique in order for me to like make the effort to go out to the movie theater. What is that? That's my backpack. Oh, that's my mic. Oh, it's funny. So to get a theatrical release is a challenge, and someday we may do it. We may do it. The only other way for a local independent theater would be film festivals. We do a lot of film festivals. Anytime we make a project, we put it into film festivals, and so we will get time slots to show in a theater. That's the only time that we get to see our work on a big screen, which is what's really cool about film festivals is that for a short film, you're unlikely to get it on a big screen in any other way. And so it's this wonderful opportunity and this gift to us to get into a film festival and get to screen our movies on a big screen as a DCP, which is like a digital compressed version of the film, like where it takes it and makes it showable on a movie screen. That's a really special honor. And like, that's why film festivals are so important, is that it really does help up and coming filmmakers get to see their work in the format that it's meant to be seen, so that you learn what's working, what's not working, and see it with the crowd. Hey, Andrew, welcome. Found you through the frozen grape video just now. Frozen grape video? What video is that? Andrew, I'm so sorry. Remind me, we have the one where we put it into alcohol. We have so many videos at this point. We've made so much content. I have forgotten things I've done. I haven't been to movie theater in years. I know, me either, until I bought an AMC pass recently. I was like, I'm gonna start going to the movies again. And so I've started going way more consistently. Okay, Joke Corner has just started. Andrew, let me know what video, because I am curious to find out how you found this. And welcome to our live stream. Normally it's me and Natalie, but right now she's driving to town to join me to film content. So that is why. All right, Joke Corner has started. Joke Corner is where you guys go out to the internet, find jokes, and bring them back, and I read them and we laugh. Bonus points are for cooking jokes. Bonus points really have no merit or worth, but I hope that you use them. Don't hoard the bonus points for joke corner. All right, guys, let's do this thing. David Faith, a friend asked what he should do about his obsession with seaweed. I said, seek help. Florida Film Festival. Yes, we will our best effort. We have a number of films that we're not in charge of, that we're just a part of, that we were actors in, that are hopefully all going to film festivals next year. So there will be opportunities to see stuff that we're in hitting the film festivals, and that we're putting all of our effort into the feature and making sketch content right now too. So, fingers crossed that at some point our feature film gets a theatrical release. Unlikely, but you never know. David Faith, Dawn commercials are always washing up everything but dishes. I don't have a greasy duck. I saw that meme recently. It's so funny. David Faith, I get very annoyed when people mix up there, and there. From now on, I'm going to point it out, whether they like it or not. Whether it's spelled like weather. Once in a Moscow hotel, I was stung by what I thought at the time was a dodgy looking wasp, although now I suspect it was the KGB. Boo. David Faith, marriage tip. When your wife asks what's on TV, do not say dust. Ooh, yeah, you will get in trouble. Hey, Justin, welcome. What's the number one gift in the Trump household this Christmas? Earmuffs. All right, Justin, stay away from politics. Come on now. Desiree, never literally taking cooking never literally take cooking instructions. It said chill in the fridge for an hour, and I nearly died. Yep. David, I made a graph for my past relationships. It was an x axis and a y axis, x axis and a y axis. Yup. David, if you take your children to the orchestra, they will be exposed to sax and violins. This guy just came into my workplace shouting vodka, tequila, sambuca. I said, hey, I call the shots around here. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Desiree, what is Pac-Man's favorite cooking utensil? A waka, 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 waka. Very well, very well. That was politics free. That was not politics free, Justin. As a new parent, the baby parenting books all tell you that a child needs feeding every 2 to 3 hours. What it fails to tell you is this will continue until they grow up and leave home. Also true. David, I don't want to go into detail, but the Dyson ball cleaner is very misleading product name. That took me a second. Uh-huh. David, does anyone else wonder what the problem with the love potion number 1 through 8 was? Yeah, what happened with those first eight samples? Some people can't distinguish between etymology and entomology. They bug me in ways I can't even put into words. Why aren't there any 4th of July knock knock jokes? Because freedom rings. Mm-hmm. Till this day, Tiger Woods always brings an extra sock with him to his golf tournaments, just in case he gets a hole in one. I don't get it, but I don't know enough about Tiger Woods to tell you. None of the parenting books say what to do when your kid starts calling you bruh. I can tell you in a relationship, if they start calling you dude or bruh, you're in trouble. You were in trouble. I will say dude if I'm mad at you. Dude. Like if I'm mad at you, that's my way of like distancing and like being a jerk. So rude. A kleptomaniac signed up for a cooking class. He wanted to take a whisk. Thank you, Desiree. Can you believe I ran over 2 miles yesterday? I mean, what are the chances they both would have the same name? Justin, why is that cooking chocolate makers seem to believe the number 1 ingredient is chalk? Chalk. Oh, Desiree, I started cooking spaghetti just to pass the time. Yeah. Cute, Justin. Yep. Today was a terrible day. My ex got hit by a bus. Also, I lost my job as a bus driver. Oops, David. Tur. Oh, hole in a sock. So an extra. Okay. I don't get that. I've reached an age where my brain went from you probably shouldn't say that to what the hell, let's see what happens. Yup. No, I've reached the age of I don't care enough to say it. That's where I've reached. I'm like, I just don't care enough to have this discussion with you. Oh, okay. Put my grapes in the freezer. I'm going to leave them overnight too, though. Yes. They're so good. They're such a great way to chill down your sangria. Uh, it's true, tears dude me before. That's how you know you're in trouble, dude. 9 times out of 10, when I lose something, it's because I put it in a safe place. Yup. My ability to remember lyrics from 80s far exceeds my ability to remember why I just walked into the kitchen. Yes. Yes. I've been researching intermittent fasting again and brain fog and stuff. And like, I definitely, yeah, I'm at that age where I walk into the room. I'm like, what am I doing here again? I can't remember. And I'm hoping fasting might help that because it's brain foggy. Knock knock. Who's there? Ice cream soda. Ice cream soda who? Ice cream soda whole hail neighborhood hears me. Knock knock jokes are really weird when you're by yourself. Hate it when I'm singing along to a song and the artist gets the lyrics wrong. Yes. Forever I always said that the song signed, sealed, delivered. I always said sign seas a river. Don't know why I ever thought that was the words. Clearly that's not at all in the realm of words for anything. A chickpea was found dead at work. We called the police and they ruled it a homicide. Ba-ba-ba. My girlfriend said she's not a fan of Pan Asian cooking, that it was called wok. Oh, what advice do you have for creatives? Make lots of bad art. That's my best advice to you. Don't wait to get it perfect. Don't wait for the right time. Whatever it is you're doing, just start doing it and build the plane as you're flying it. So like as filmmakers, that's really hard to do. It's very expensive to do that. However, we just started making YouTube content. And this is how we started making stuff. We just started making YouTube content. We didn't have our sound figured out. So we just didn't have audio for the first however many videos we made. There was no audio because we knew audio was important and we knew that we did not have good audio. So for the first little bit there, we just made stuff and it ain't good, but it's better than never having made it because had we not made stuff to begin with and start putting it out there, we wouldn't be as far along as we are, for however far along it is that we are. And same thing with making our first movie. Like we just took a risk and, we'll figure it out as we go. What's the difference between a barbecue chef and a pimp from 70s Harlem? One uses chuck and chives. The other uses shuck and jives. Justin, what's a shuck? Do I want to know what a shuck is? I know what jives are, but what's a shuck? I keep having bad dreams about an ancient Egyptian mummy attacking me while I'm cooking. I call them Ramsey kitchen nightmares. I got 1 minute left. If you got any jokes, put them up there. Chicken. The sound on boning chicken and popcorn here was terrible to say that. No joke. That sound was coming in from, it wasn't us mic'd. That sound was coming, and that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about content that we were making in 2007. We made this show called Join the Union, and we didn't have audio. So we just wrote them without audio. We figured out how to tell the story without sound, just like a silent film. Until the very last one, we figured out we were starting to get to figuring out how to have sound. Like we had a little bit better mic. But yeah, that mic on the boning rabbit video, that's actually a $100 Zoom mic, never intended for the purpose that we were using it. We just stuck it close enough to the camera to hope it would pick up the audio. We didn't actually get mics for like the first at least 6 months before you could see us with mics on us. It took us a long time. And And every time that you add something like that, here's the thing, you think that buying the more expensive equipment is going to be like the answer to a problem. It is, but it also creates more problems. So, we got better cameras and that was awesome and amazing. And it definitely changed the look of the show. And it's so much better. And being back to filming on my iPhone, like the cameras are definitely better. However, the learning curve on how to use these cameras was so steep that it was a rough learning curve. So don't think that you're ever going to get it perfect enough to start. Just start making it with what you have, whatever it is, whether that's painting or drawing or carving or whatever. Just start with what you got and then slowly get the better equipment to level up the game, because honestly, you're just going to make a bunch of bad stuff anyways to begin with. And that's just how it is. Like, you should go make a bunch of mistakes. That's the best way to do this. All right, guys. With that bit of advice done, Wikipedia. Oh, what do I want to click this link? All right, guys. That's our live stream today. Natalie's gonna be here in about 40 minutes, so I gotta go clean and blow up a mattress and get sheets and get ready for her to get here. We're gonna be filming on Wednesday and Thursday, so there may be some behind the scenes stuff coming up on the gram. So hang out for that. We'll be back to our regular shush on Monday. We do have an episode coming out on Friday. It's going to be pickle cupcakes. So keep an eye out for that. We are on course to get that done. Despite the intense filming schedule, I think it's going to be pretty easy for me to edit. So I think we're going to be great. So we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining just me. And wish everyone Natalie a safe drive. She'll be here so soon. All right, closing the chat. And I'm going to end the stream. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.